Hello there, everyone. This is Anataki with Select Star Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. And can't you just hear that harmony music? I don't know what I don't. It's
It's
weird
a
that
sad
there's.
harmony.
It's weird that there's like calming, sad music at this screen. It's like this is
Mm-hmm.
unusual. I'm thrown off here. Like why? I mean, I get. Look at this. We have Gonta. He's sad. Maki looks sad. Kokichi is, well, he's faking sad.
Mm-hmm.
Kibo is distressed, and then everybody else is pointing at me. Well, I guess
Stop
Kibo's
pointing at
pointing at me
me.
too.
Mm-hmm.
People stop relying on me, and then also telling me that I need to rely on other people.
Oh
Stop
boy.
it! It's all your fault. You're why I'm like this. God. It's like when you're a kid and your parents are just like, "Oh, you're a special child. You're super
Mm-hmm.
smart. You take all the big classes at school." And then you just have a lifetime of anxiety and never feeling like you're good enough. Thanks, Mom and
Mm-hmm.
Dad. Thanks. You're my favorite people, you know that?
I feel that.
Yeah. I'm the ultimate disappointment. How about you?
Ah.
Hey! Alright, let's go ahead and talk to some people. Actually, I guess we're supposed to do our thoughts and predictions about what the fuck.
I think so. Yes.
So what is this case? There's some weird shit. There's a lot of weird shit, and I don't have all the answers I wanted. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing I can say for sure is that nobody logged out besides Kaito and did anything to Mew. If anything happened to Mew, it happened before anybody went in. We know an
Okay.
avatar glitched out. Something fucking happened. I feel, and considering how that they have twice now, compound. Actually, I guess really three times now they've compounded on the whole. Hey, you got to plug the right cord to the right port, and
Mm-hmm.
it's even a truth bolt. It's like that's important. I feel like somebody, probably Kokichi, fucked with somebody's headset. Whose headset? We have no fucking clue.
Oh
It
yikes.
theoretically it could have been anybody besides I would say us and us Kaito and Samugi, and probably assuming Kokichi did it, he wouldn't have done it to himself because that's stupid.
Okay.
So that just leaves Gonta, who the fuck else? Himiko, Kipo, Maki, and even Miu herself. Which I kind of wonder if it could be Miu, and maybe that's what ended up killing her. But I feel like that'd be way too simple of a mystery if that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also not entirely sure that Kokichi did kill anyone. I feel like he's absolutely was involved in whatever the fuck happened to some degree. But I'm not sure if he's the killer. If he
Mm-hmm.
isn't, then Kibo is my top suspect. Mainly because, hey, how do you interact a robot with a virtual reality?
Mm-hmm.
And like, how did the chords for memory and subconscious, is that going to be the same for him? I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be explained in the way that I'm thinking of it on like a whole wider real world level here. It's probably
Mm-hmm.
just like somebody did chords fuck up, and that person went crazy and killed someone. Probably what it ended up being. Maybe because their wires were crossed, they were able to kill somebody, even though they shouldn't have been able to. Otherwise, I don't
Mm-hmm.
fucking know. We know that Mew was a non-human object, which theoretically means two things. One, she shouldn't be able to be broken, which
Mm-hmm.
none of the avatars can actually be damaged. They can be attacked, but they can't be damaged anyways. And she can walk through one of the walls that she added, which I'm guessing has to be the wall to the I don't know what word to use to say this, but the walls for the west and east, because that's how she would have crossed to the other side. That's how the board, the fact
Walls?
the you know what I mean, the walls.
Right,
The
but she only added one.
Yes, but how do you determine what one is? Because if it's like I know what I'm trying to say here, but it's like take a classic JRPG map, take Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
When you fly your airship from left to right, you wrap around. You go past the right edge, now you're all the way on the left. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying that like originally those were hard barriers and that there wasn't any wraparound, but she created
Mm-hmm.
a wall that had just appeared on both of them, so that she could wrap around, but nobody else could.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me there. Why she's doing it? Probably because she was planning a murder. Her and Kokichi made plans to meet up. She gets rid of the bridge so that it looks like she can't meet up with him, and then all of a sudden she gets spotted on the other side. Well, the only way she could have gotten there is if she somehow could have crossed out over a wall.
Mm. Okay, gotcha.
And then I feel like the board having, because we know that objects can also go past the walls, because that was explained to us, and that's how the board would have gotten to the other side of the rock, which had been bothering the piss out of me. And that's clearly the indicator saying, hey, she can wrap around the world this way. Now, that does nothing else explainable by that. What's confusing though is how do we hear Kibo? And why do we hear the crashing sound? That's part of what makes me think maybe it was Kibo that had the wires crossed. Why we were able to hear, I'm not clear on. But there's something to that. And I just don't have enough answers. And I'm not clear on who did the murdering. I suspect Kokichi and Kibo, but it could have still been Himiko or Gonta. Or even Maki. It's really only Samuki, Kaito, and myself are the only ones who I don't think did it. Anybody else is fair game at this point. But let's see what they all have to say.
Good point. Let's do it.
Game, can I please click? Thank you.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta not really understand what happened, but Gonta try real hard to be useful this time. You do that, buddy.
Yep.
I believe in you.
I believe in you. I won't say anything else.
Shuichi.
If you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
I don't like that this has turned into the counseling session for me. I was like, guys, can we not?
It's okay. You don't have to talk to just maps now.
Mew certainly wasn't perfect, but that doesn't mean she deserved to be killed. Yeah, only Kokichi deserves to be killed. No one deserves what happened to her. Not a single person. I disagree. But okay.
That's so mean.
You must have it rough, Shuichi. That obnoxious guy is always bothering you.
Yeah, you are.
Shuichi!
If you ever need my help, call me. I'll shut him up, so he never gets in your way.
He's also been extremely active in the front of things this chapter, which is part of what makes you go like, are they getting as much out of you as they can before they execute you? I wonder.
Hey, Shuichi.
We'll be depending on you this time too, Mr. Ultimate Detective. Thanks. Makes me feel good about myself.
Hey!
This time will really be the end. If not...
Ooh, you don't know about Chapter 5, do ya? Yeah, we'll get there.
Wait, what?
You'll see. Don't worry about it.
You didn't forget, right? Remember who you are.
Am I the king of the lions?
Remember.
Papa? It's been so long. You
Father,
went to get
no.
milk and never came home.
I make sure you never forget that.
I won't.
I have to go get some smokes. I'll be right back.
Mother reminds me every... Where are you going? Papa?
Door slam.
Aw, man.
Oh! We got sad real quick.
It's okay. We have a statue to make things better. I don't know how it makes things better, but it does?
Does it? I don't know.
Well, if you hate pottery...
If you are Link... Yes.
Yes. If you hate pottery, then that is your favorite scene in the game.
Let's do it.
And every time they say it, you just have this weird squeal of joy.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. And we realized there were 2 less than the last time we used this elevator.
Oh.
Another 2 gone since then.
Mm-hmm.
And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution, and for one of us, it was true. But no, not an execution. A test of our will to survive.
I didn't study.
Well, I got bad news for you. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Wait, don't we have
Any of
assigned
them?
seats?
We do.
What the? Oh, he in trouble.
Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep Father waiting.
Huh?
Wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
Oh, you not friend anymore?
You jerks must have felt pretty slick, using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
I mean, it was pretty smart on our part.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
You bastards!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side, but now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side.
Alright, this is getting a little bit much.
Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him.
How confusing. Well, whatever. Nobody cares about you.
Really?
You heard that, Monotaro?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right?
Actually, I heard a rumor that it was you.
I forgot that it was me!
Huh? Guess that means you have to be executed now. I vote Monotaro.
I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous.
That's fair, honestly.
I'm gonna go lock myself in a room. Maybe even set up a barricade.
How did they not take the opportunity for a bear pun there?
They really didn't.
Wow. I'm
Wow.
honestly disappointed.
Me too.
That's another death flag.
Anyway,
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened as the spotless face off.
We went to our podiums, as always. We knew what we had to do. There's no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miyu Iruma, the ultimate inventor, and some would say potty mouth. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but like a lot of trouble. But we all miss her in our own ways. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions that were borderline useless. And in the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her? Maybe because drunk dancing.
Every time.
Yeah, is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I just realized that Shuichi's panel had changed to him not having the hat anymore. I did not catch that until this moment.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. No, you're not supposed to lie. Don't lie! No, bad Shuichi. Damn it. Let's save the game before we start lying. God.
What if we lied about saving?
then this would not be a Zantok Let's Play, because saving is the single most important thing you can do in any game.
That's a good point.
Always save.
Mhm.
Even when you think you saved, save again.
The
'Cause-
students enter a virtual. There it goes.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
We got 5 points. What can we buy? Well, we don't care about those because those are dumb. Mind's Eye. I mean, really don't need that. First Strike. God, we don't. Clear Mind. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once. Makes it easy to push the opponent back during Blade Lock. High Tension.
The one that we... Oh, I was supposed to look up what the tension gauge is.
Wow.
Shoot.
Wow.
Hold on a second. Argument.
I'm kind of leaning towards that one just because like everything else is useless,
Right?
or at least I know that that one might be useless. Like if I do that one, I might do like Power of Life and Death just because like sometimes Blade Lock can be a pain, or letter cubes just to make Psych Taxi go faster. But at the same time, I don't know. First Strike is fucking dumb. I've never had a problem with that.
Right.
I mean, the only time where there was slightly an issue was when the first statement, which granted first statement, had 2 of the keywords in it. It's like, all right, you dick, I'll pick one of them. But
Okay, what's that? What's that one called again?
It was
Power of Life and Death or something?
High Tension.
High tension. Let me just double check real quick if it comes up.
Everything else is either too expensive or dumb.
It doesn't really have anything. The hell?
Just, are you looking on the wiki?
Yes.
And you're looking for you look for argument armament.
I did. It didn't say anything.
It didn't. You didn't do a Control F for tension.
Well, it's a little blurb. It's like literally 3 sentences.
Yeah, that's why I use Game FAQs.
Okay, let me find something else then.
You do that.
Mm-hmm.
What skills do we have? Just so I can refresh myself here. Attentive Influence, max influence increase. Extraordinary Focus, max focus increase. Trigger Happy, less delay, which honestly, actually, you know what? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's actually been important or not. Machine Gun, you have Rapid Silencer. Fuck yeah, it's fun. It's just fun. Instantly silences loud voices. Yeah, that one's... I think that one's a little bit necessary. It's a pain to not have it. Just the peak. Yeah, that one's fine. Safety first, removes time penalty for breaking down erasable pieces. That's necessary. Jesus Christ. Boy, this tension is really high.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably is the best to do. I think that's what's so weird with it. But
The unfortunate thing is that like, honestly, I could just save my points because I'm assuming there will still be more free time next chapter. Like there always is free time in chapter 5, even though it might not be much. But none of these other 4-cost things are useful at all. Or it's at least save my money, then I could get charisma to get some regen when I get a correct answer.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what we'll do.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll just need 3 free times.
Multiple guys
And
just
if we only
list
get 2,
this
then
is what
I'm
we're
gonna be
already
upset.
seeing.
Yeah. Like unfortunately, Lost and Thought we can't get. That's too expensive. And then honestly, I probably would have gone for Neural Liberation over Delusion, but they're both way expensive in this game. And then all these other skills that I can't get because I have my own strategy with free times, and I like it. So, the students enter a virtual world to try to find the truth of the outside world. But somehow, as I find what button it is, there it goes. But somehow Mew is killed. This trial blends a virtual world with the real world. We've seen that happen before.
We have.
We have. A certain video game.
begin with a basic explanation.
Did you swap bodies with Himiko? Because you sleepy.
Screw it. This is tiresome.
You need more motivation.
I mean, he's seen his kids die every couple days. I'm not surprised that he's not feeling
He
it.
was still excited about it, though.
I mean, but now the reality is set
I
in.
really, really do.
Hmm.
Now then, let's start this class trial.
Okay.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left. What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
That's a good fucking question.
Huh? You mean like a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Wow, that's extremely generous.
Right?
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine.
So what I'm hearing is everybody just votes for a different person. And we all get a 8-way tie.
Well, no, that's the problem, because the true blackened will just vote someone else and it won't matter.
Ah, but then we know who it is. We can kill them before the rest of us get killed.
Hmm.
And then nobody wins.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Mutually assured destruction.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Dude, we're literally in a game.
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it? We can't die here!
Yeah.
Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify.
Wow.
Who's the culprit?
Wow, I don't know if you saw it, but I just noticed how they do Muse X.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, that fits.
It does.
Say that to my face.
Jesus.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around. There's no way I'm the culprit.
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
I mean, did people trust Kyo, though? But I feel like more people would have been like, okay, dude, you do that, instead of trusting him. Like, trusting Kurumi? Yeah, I believe that.
Right.
Fucking triple X on her. God damn it.
It really is.
It's so fitting, though. Like, that's clever. I like it.
Incredibly.
I still want to know what Kyo's is, though. The fact that Kaito is the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Ooh, I heard a crisscross. Alright.
Yeah, you did.
Kaito logged out first, by himself.
This is true.
Mew was still logged in, though.
Yeah.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Why is... Oh,
Kaito
that was weird.
culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it.
Wrong
I
button.
mean,
Shit.
we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Gotta admit, I'm more just after trying to find
What do you mean last
Kyo's
words?
portrait. I haven't seen it yet.
Fair enough.
First, we need to decide
Next
if
is Samugi. That might help.
Wow, she hasn't been important yet, so alright then. First, we need to decide... Well, she hasn't said anything!
True point.
First, we need to decide if Mew was killed in the real world or the virtual world. That's where the problem lies.
Kaito logged
Alright,
out
what the
first,
fuck do
by
we even
himself.
The hand...
Mew was still
Alright.
logged in, though.
Let's refresh ourselves on what some of this shit is. No injuries can be found. That could still mean poison, though. What else?
That's when you poisoned her.
Oh yeah,
right?
Kaito's account. There's a small bottle of poison. Neutralize if it's mixed into anything, but it's quite dangerous and even a small amount will kill someone. Cause a something kind of hemorrhage. Make it
Subconjunctival.
bloodshot. And we never got to see if her eyes were bloodshot or not. So I'm very upset about this.
Well, we did see her image. I know it doesn't let you get it as close up again, though. But yeah.
And I feel like, you know, if it's instantaneous death, I don't think you'd have enough time to grasp at your neck. But also at the same time, if you were being killed in the virtual world, your body, I wouldn't imagine, would be moving around. So that's something I'm very confused about.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah. And then the hammer is apparently something.
Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
We did.
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me.
Definitely true. Oh,
That
wait a
diversion
minute.
was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito,
There are lies. This one's... I'm gonna just let you know, both the back routes this time are stupid. I think they're meh.
Damn it. I was trying to see what the lie statement was going to be. Damn it.
For the poison?
Yeah, but then
I'll
the
tell you.
text ended. What is it?
Kaito
Small
logged out
antidote
first
bottle.
by himself.
Well, that's dumb.
Mew was still logged in, though.
Isn't it?
Wait, killing him sooner. I didn't notice that one. Objects can't break. Can't be injured. Okay, I don't...
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
well, Kaito, any last words?
Yeah, any last words, Spaceman?
What do you mean
We've
last
heard this a few
words?
times, but, you know, do you have any? Because... No? Okay.
Luminary of the Stars!
No, you're not. That's Dragon Quest 11? 11.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's...
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was...
Alright.
Well, Kaito, any last words? What do you mean last words? Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew is still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito? Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi...
Thinking maybe I'd say no, it was the antidote, dumbass.
Ball of poison was on Kokichi's chair, yeah? That's a fact!
Alright.
Wasn't it just Kaito's pathetic plan to divert our attention away from him?
I mean,
I was the culprit. Do you honestly think I would make such a dumb mistake like that?
I don't think it was poison that
Right.
killed her, so...
I just want to let you know you're very much on the right track for the lie, though.
Oh yeah, I figured that
You-
much. It's just, it was either this one or... there it is.
I'll reveal the
It
truth.
made the most sense.
Back route 1 obtained.
Wait a minute, Kokichi. Mew couldn't have been killed with poison. And it's much too early to decide that Kaito is the culprit.
Because it was tomato soup!
But why? I think it's already too late. You guys are taking so long to realize that people can kill others in a snap.
Oh no, I know. I know Kokichi hasn't forgotten about that. He's just pretending. Alright, Kokichi. I'll play your game. If you're gonna lie, I will too.
Have you forgotten? The bottle we found at the scene was an antidote, not a poison. It's not like Mew could have been killed by an antidote.
Now, I just gotta imagine Kokichi's face right now just be like, you what the fuck?
Right?
Antidote! What in the fuck, bitch?
What? Are you serious here? Come on, Shuichi. That bottle definitely had poison in it. Didn't we check the label?
I mean, we don't know that was the correct label.
Hmm.
We have seen poison be swapped in different bottles before.
That's a good point. It was this fourth trial, too.
Yes! I know that expression. Kokichi is toying with me. He knows the flaw in his argument. He's just pretending not to.
Is this fun for you? Messing with the trial?
Well, I mean, this is where it gets fun for both me and the culprit. So what's this talk about an antidote? We'll just say you misunderstood the whole thing, Shuichi. We all know you wouldn't lie.
That's true. I would never. I'm a detective.
Never.
Of course. I'm sorry. I was just misremembering.
I can't let Kokichi continue this line of questioning. It will implicate Kaito. Why is Kokichi doing this? I have no choice. I have to call him on it.
But Kokichi, you're misremembering as well. You were the one who told us about the warnings on the label. If you remember what was on that label, you'll see that your argument is flawed.
What warnings? Was there something like that on the label?
There were a few. Is he still pretending not to know?
So what does that mean?
It means that Mew couldn't have been killed with poison. That's what I'm trying to say.
What if you're mistaken about the antidote, Shuichi?
We've moved past that. Just forget about the antidote.
Exactly.
Also, damn it, I can't really tell what his ex is. But it looks like a spooky ghost, probably.
Right. Well, for now, forget the antidote. Let's focus on exactly what was written on that warning label. Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body.
Okay, that's not even an X. That's just a bunch of spooky, ghostly.
It's like in
trails.
flames.
Well, I took it as like spooky shit, not fire.
I could see that too.
That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Should have been a fucking bullet, but okay.
It sure would have been great if we got a little closer.
Yeah. I mean, I guess to be fair, they did show it to us colorized just before the trial started. But
Yeah.
Oops. Still should have been a bullet.
Then
Well,
maybe
that's
this
Showed
was
in
before.
sepia.
Man, I really should have kept track of things that have been like, man, that should have been a bullet. That should have been a bullet. Because there's been quite a few things across the series. I'm
That
just
should have
like,
been a
man,
bullet.
I would
could
have
see that.
loved to see a picture of this, but the game didn't make it a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Yeah, Kokichi.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Mew's real cause of death. Well, it's not a truck. The only one I can think of. Oh,
Okay, I've seen people get stuck on this one.
I mean, the hammer makes the most sense. So I'm going to start with that.
Hey, that's from the virtual world.
Yeah.
You probably need a lot of time explaining to Kaito because of his thick-ass skull.
Good thing I have a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm a fraud. They shouldn't have pinned all their hopes on me. Oops. Alright, in that case,
Oops.
it's either the simulator itself or it's a bullet, right? Where is it? Is it not a bullet? I'm gonna be pissed. Avatar error. Ooh. Give me a second. Okay, I was looking for... Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh, apparently not. Is that really the cause of Mew's death? I don't understand. Judging from the body, maybe the cause of death wasn't located in the real world. Man, the last guy just said, hey, that's in the virtual world, it can't be that. And you're saying, hey, that's in the real world, it can't be that. Fuck you
Right?
guys! Fuck all of you, eat shit.
Kibo,
I'm
you're
done with you.
wrong.
Damn it!
Alright, well, I'm gonna take that hint and say it's the simulator itself. Fuck you.
This is it!
There it is.
Yep.
Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself.
So,
In the
one
virtual
thing.
world,
Yeah.
if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock.
So, also considering that whole dies of shock thing, do you remember something about the Monokuma files when you see them? Like, it would normally show, like, on the outline, on, like, their line, not just, like, the picture of the scene. It may or may not show it here. It just doesn't have pictures.
Oh.
Like, when we saw the pictures of it,
Yeah.
like, sometimes we'd see them. Like, for Rantaro's, it showed the blood splatter on the top of his head for his little sprite, or
Yeah.
for Angie, it showed the back of the head, but injury to the top of the head. Mew's was completely pink.
Oh.
So, like, it implied it was something that completely affected all
Internal.
of her. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
Also, I was technically right, well, assuming it was the hammer involved. I was like, she got hurt in the virtual world, and the hammer is in the virtual world. I get credit. Fuck you, game.
Miu received
Do
fatal
you?
damage in
Yes.
the virtual world.
I'm in
and
charge.
Died from that shock.
I make the
In
rules.
that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question.
Yeah, I figured.
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
Oh my god.
Mm.
You die. I'm done with you.
Mm.
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Now, see, your previous two favorites, they grew on me. He has not. He is not as bad as Hero, but he's in the Hero category for me. He's like, you're just stupid. The Hero Akane category. Like, I'm done. You're an idiot. Just don't talk
He's a
anymore.
cinnamon roll.
I don't give a fuck if he's the nicest guy on the planet. He's a dumbass, and he's saying dumb shit when we are trying to fucking solve a murder here. And he needs to keep his mouth shut because he has nothing good to contribute. Now, he's nice, and I don't hate him for that respect, but he is useless in these things, and he should just be quiet. Just go look for a bug. Go away.
Ooh, bug.
Also, I hate that Angie's blood is angelic. It's like, nah, fuck that bitch.
Right?
If Miu was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
Hammer.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonte is confused. So why don't we review things a bit?
We could just ignore him.
So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
Alright, that's a good line. I'll give him that one.
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Miu.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
Wow.
Wow.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Don't give him the satisfaction.
Let's begin then.
The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down.
Excuse me.
None of those
World, Miu was
looks
fatally
like
injured. So let's
the-
focus our efforts on that first.
cool.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
I mean,
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
I don't.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
Okay,
It's possible she was
interesting.
pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
We have to determine the specific cause of death. If I think about the condition of Mew's body, that should yield a clue.
In the virtual world,
I mean,
Miu was fatally
it was
injured.
unharmed, so. Oh, now when he says Mew's body, does he mean this one? That's an interesting question.
So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the
Ah.
hammer!
Or
Okay.
going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation.
I agree.
I was thinking they meant her virtual
Miu's
body
body
versus
showed
like, but
severe
she was just
trauma
laying
and
on the
signs of a
ground.
struggle.
Right?
But I was like, wait a fucking minute.
But your
You're being
avatars can be
strangled.
damaged, right?
Your hands go up to try and protect your neck and pull their hands off.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Unfortunately, that was impossible.
Mm-hmm. Could not be stopped.
Oh. The Assassin Master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
I mean, she would know.
Mm-hmm. Death glare? Yep.
Yep.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
But she deleted all the weapons. Didn't I fucking call out hands?
Mm-hmm.
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool.
Like a hammer.
There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Oh, I meant they knocked her out first, but okay. That makes sense too.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope, huh? Shuichi has an idea of what it might be. He found it during the investigation. Well, let's go see if I can remember. I don't. No. Don't fucking say it's the goddamn toilet paper. Please let there be something else. Okay, it's not that. That doesn't make sense. Motherfucker, are you serious? What?
That's really silly.
This is it!
Oh my, I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate it.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside
Toilet
the
paper? Oh, but objects can't break. That's why they don't use. Fuck you.
Oh
Fuck
no.
You. It's dumb.
You're not thrilled? Oh
No.
no.
Is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here? This also proves that she would have had to have been here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Listen, I get you, man. I think it's dumb too.
What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Throw bugs at you.
I hope that his whole thing is that toilet paper is weak. You can't use it to strangle somebody when it breaks. Like, yeah, I know. I agree. Don't worry.
No time for nonsense. You know you use toilet paper in place of rope.
Yeah, I know.
Would tear too easy.
Thank you. Also, what the fuck was Kaido's name? I don't know what
I'm
my
logging
core
out.
options are.
Gonta,
For,
know that. And Gonta not smart.
fuck, what's the button?
No,
Excuse me, sorry.
I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
God, I hate it. This is gonna be like my top 5 times I had to present evidence that I hated what the answer was.
Uh-huh. I'm
Okay,
not
there it is.
surprised.
Objects can break. I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, that's somewhere. I just wasn't sure where it was gonna be. All right, so we know the
Had
answer.
such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
Well, technically, No, they call me
Use
that.
your head.
I just hit a singular F that I didn't even
You're
realize
a
was there.
Real murder weapon.
Wow, stage
No,
3?
I'm positive toilet paper was used
Wait.
instead of rope.
What?
There's no time for nonsense.
Oh god, is this like the second game they had that one where
Use
we
toilet paper
where
The
you
Gundam
would
one?
Yeah.
in place of rope.
God damn it. That should not be a thing. That's
Would
stupid.
tear too easy.
There we go.
Because you said it right at the beginning, too. I forgot that you were in Gundam's Trap at one point.
Yeah.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because
If you
in the
notice,
virtual
though-
world, objects are unbreakable.
They fixed it for this game, because you can get legitimately stuck with the time that Gundam did it. This one, it looped back to the beginning.
Yeah, thank God. I was actually just like letting it hit me and be like, alright, just take me back. And I saw it appear. I was like, oh, thank God.
Unbreakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If
Leave him
objects
alone.
can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
Which makes it even more questionable. Why is there toilet paper?
Mm-hmm.
And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Going to not really understand, but
We know.
sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Okay, now be quiet for the rest of the trial, please.
Mm-hmm.
You're the
It's okay,
least helpful
Gonta.
person alive.
Don't worry about it.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
Wow. When Himiko says it, you know you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
Because she had toilet humor.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Because she wasn't. Kibo killed her.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
There's a joke answer in there somewhere, but I'm not going to take that bait.
I honestly didn't see it, and now I'm surprised.
Wait, we already know who brought that hammer. The person who brought the hammer was Miu Aruma.
That's it! Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
I remember with the program to all dangerous objects to be used as weapons. Except for the hammer. Just
she did
letting
say
you all
she
know,
would
there
use
is a
any
hammer.
dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
Miu brought the hammer for sure. But what did she need it for? We need to make that clear. She was going to commit murder.
There's an answer that you're gonna be like, of course you said that, and
Let's
I'm just gonna
assume
wait
that
for
Mew
it.
brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Let's read this thing. Miu's on the rooftop. Split up. Miu wins the capo. Okay.
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Things don't break.
For a hammer. Gonta know Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
She was the victim!
Okay. And it wouldn't be the first time somebody has planned murder and then gotten killed. What was Mew planning to do with the hammer? That's still unclear.
Is it?
I don't think it is unclear. I need to think back to what she was doing, what her plan was.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
I am.
What was she planning to do with it?
Moi doi.
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Moida da bum.
Uses for a hammer.
No, Sabuki.
Gonta know Mew gonna build stuff with
You,
hammer.
I thought I said shut the fuck
Probably
up.
just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone
Yeah.
and tried to kill them with it.
Alright, well.
You idiot! She was the victim!
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she trying to do? Maybe use it to break down a wall? Uses the hammer.
Quick voices.
No, Mew could have built stuff with hammer. She probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly met up with someone.
Ooh.
I agree.
I almost forgot to get out of speed mode.
I know you did that. I'm like, oh shoot. Oh no.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world.
Man, she's gonna kill you, boy.
I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Oh, buddy, listen.
Oh, buddy.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning... I was really hoping there'd be a fun joke answer.
And it's there.
And it's there. She's going to confess her love for Kokichi and use the hammer if he turned her down. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I love that they added the blushing Shuichi sprite for this too.
Oh, man. I wasn't sure where they're going to take it. I was like, she's going to use the hammer to confess her love. But I was like, oh. And kill him if he refused. Okay, I like how you brought it back.
Exactly.
Confessions on the rooftop or under a tree are stereotypical, but I admire them.
Listen, Smiggy, the only way you're going to get a confession under a tree is if there's bugs. Good luck,
dear.
girl.
I feel like I have to confess in that one. But I think the situation may have been a bit different.
Nah, I'm right.
Oh no!
I was really hoping to get Kokichi's response to that. I was like, she what?
Shuichi, I said I would trust you this trial. What did you just do?
Entertainment.
Nah.
That's it.
God, you are true chaotic. What the hell?
She was trying
Yes,
to kill Kokichi.
I am. And don't you fucking forget it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. You have chaotic evil in Kokichi.
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
No, I said chaotic evil.
For me? No, I'm not.
For Kokichi.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
What?
Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do it!
Let's do this!
Taxi.
Oh.
Whoa, oh. Has the taxi background changed each time?
They change between stages. So this is always desert's always one of the stages, though.
I meant like each chapter having a different thing.
Not really, no.
Huh.
You'll see you in a second.
Okay. I feel like I'm playing Mario Kart because they're all in a line.
Right.
And like I'll be that asshole sometimes, Mario Kart, where it's like, all right, can I allow myself to hit 2 and fuck somebody up behind me? I can.
Yep.
Awesome.
Here, we finally got some more cars coming in too.
Car's got nothing on me.
No.
Who tried to? I don't know what that word
Kilt.
is.
Kilt.
Who tried to put Kokichi in a kilt? Samugi.
Please, you look like this one specific character. You have to.
No. Gee, I feel like we already have the answer to this. This is a bad question.
Maki.
She's not
Oh.
even a choice.
Well, she almost did in the end of the second chapter, though. So.
I mean, I feel like there's several times when she almost did.
Right.
And not a one person would have blamed her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, only 2 roads. Give me all them letters.
See, because it alternates between the different stages. Because all of them have had some kind of night stage like this one too.
Oh, didn't see those things fast enough. Why is Shuichi picking people up in his car, anyways? Like, that's just what? Oh, I had enough.
Recreation. I
I
don't
was
know.
like, Why am I not picking up the cubes? What's happening? It's like, oh, because I got them all. I'm assuming there's no bear in this minigame, or you would have mentioned it.
No, there is no bear in this one. I know where the
Alright.
bear is. I know where the bear is. It's not here.
Good to know.
Yep.
She was trying to kill him in the virtual... Alright. Calm it down. The afterlife was the choice? Why?
Well, it's...
Also, I thought the option was going to be like at the chapel or at the roof.
Honestly, I see that. She's in the afterlife. She wanted to make sure he went to the right circle of hell.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna get killed, and then I'm gonna kill you in limbo and make you die again. I was really tempted to hit that car. Just to see what happens.
Spun.
Well,
Sorry to spoil it,
maybe
but
I
you
like
spun.
spinning.
Not as fun as Mario Party spinning, but still.
Mario Kart spinning.
I said party, shoot.
You did.
Dang it. Ah.
I curved just out of the way, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just put them all on the very tip of the edge here. Alright. Why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi? I don't know that one. Maybe Kokichi was...
Oh! Oh, I almost thought you had that. You were so close.
Maybe she was trying to make it look like he poisoned himself? Or that he got poisoned? Well, that car just teleported.
That car is like, okay, he needs help. I need to get out of here. You were just stumbling around along the wall for a second.
Yeah, I was not doing great right there. I can't move the car! Car?
This happens during this part.
Apparently, I've never noticed. I always thought I was driving the whole time.
It auto-aligns you when it's gonna get into the thinking time part.
To divert attention. Does. Good job. You connected the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Personally, I
You
wish
was
she
the one who
succeeded.
put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Are you gonna truth blade me?
Nope.
Nope, you don't feel that confident? Okay.
You said confident, I heard competent.
When
Well,
could Mew
either
have
works.
put the poison there?
She was the last one to
Did
log
push the
in,
poison
so...
without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
Nope.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
This one, yeah, there's a 2-minute time frame, and 2 minutes you could easily just slap a bottle down and then get in your seat.
And then smack Kokichi once before you log in. Would you have felt that in the virtual world if he got smacked in the real world?
Probably not.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Oh.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
If the poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted. If we determine the when, we might also determine the who.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
Beforehand.
She did place the poison without us noticing, and she must have logged out at some point.
Nope.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon?
Did you see her log in or log out? Nope, I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't logged in or out, then you could have...
Yep. Sorry. You almost did that one time, and now I'm like, backseat gaming. No. I shouldn't doubt you. I'm sorry.
That's correct.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
File.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
Yes, Kaito. It's very fucking obvious.
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm positive of that. Miu used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
How did Miu log Kaito out? Really? We have to ask that question? Alright.
Mm-hmm. Also, thinking about it, if we don't know if it's all phones, just the cell phone. What if what if Kokichi in the salon just starts starts messing with that phone and doing whatever he wants?
I mean, it's something I would have thought about doing. I mean, like, what if I just say Kokichi, and then he goes away? It's like, huh, there's so much power here. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is it!
It was the cell phone found by Miu's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Mm-hmm.
Kaito Momota.
Boom. Just
He logged out.
disappear.
Just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Miu never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use.
What?
I don't want to say it.
Oh,
I just
okay.
thought of something.
She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Oh, yeah.
And she tried to set me up.
Well,
I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
you
Because
got bored.
I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that.
Dude.
Really?
Stop drinking. You got a game to run.
You took too much Benadryl.
Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
Oh, God.
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Miu died and not me.
That's not true. It's actually a nightmare.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world.
Game.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
She definitely would not allow us to look at the login, log out records or any of that shit.
She would have been able to edit it and delete it if she wanted to, probably.
She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Then the reason Miu was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it, even though it's smaller than a fucking Minecraft house. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So, let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
That's facts.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Was she ever really trusted?
Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
That's an interesting point. I think she was trusted, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they went into the virtual world, so they clearly trusted her on that front. Kibo got
Right.
upgrades that turned out to help out trials. We got the cameras.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Unless he is Monokuma's true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo, 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 hoo. There, I did it.
Man, he's making me sleepy right now.
This is not good.
He's completely lost his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Until somebody gets the measuring tape.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Yep.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
You can pick locks.
Isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also,
Convenient.
I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
Wait, hold on. If you never went to the roof, then how would you know that the door was locked?
It's a little weird, right?
Yeah.
I remember you and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Because if you were the killer, you would want to lie. Duh.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Man, Himiko's getting me today.
She is getting you today. It's in multiple times now.
She's actually gotten me a lot.
I know, it's kind of funny.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
I don't see the biggest mystery is the lattice. That's the thing that I don't quite understand.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Which was so suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Mew was actually there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all? Toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the rope...
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm
Probably.
sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
Should've.
If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
Heh.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She
Oh,
stood me
doesn't have
up!
the other one. Damn it. At first glance, it seems as if it's impossible for Mew to go to the mansion. There has to be some evidence that shows it
Mew
was.
was waiting for me to arrive.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
Mew should have been at the chapel.
Now here's the thing: is I don't know if it's this one.
It's right next to the chapel. How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river. A bridge would be the only
Way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi... She stood me up! Mew was waiting
Okay, it has to be the chapel one.
I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
Mew
Wow. Go the game. Really? We're gonna do that? Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yep.
look at where her avatar fell. It's
Right next to the chapel. How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river. A bridge would be the only way to get across.
I mean, I don't have to shoot the V's, but damn it, they give me a target and I want to do it.
It's very
even though, like,
you, it
even though
is.
like episode 1 I was just like, well, that's dumb. Why would I
No.
bother with that? And then I do it because oop, wrong button.
That's wrong!
Yay, V.
Still don't know why things are called V.
Mew must have gone to the mansion.
Victorious.
We have a witness.
So Danganronpa Victorious 3.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to the old joke of it's very 3.
Very 3. It's
Very
very,
three.
3. Yes.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
Yeah, some special
There's
method.
No doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
Warps.
It won't be that
Wait,
easy
no.
to figure out.
Mounts.
Called a
No, fuck.
secret method for a reason.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Stop it.
Wait, what?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
Well, 7 of us are.
It would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi's bullshit. Right now, I need to focus on the case.
I heard that.
I'm positive that Mew used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was. She had an Abra, and it used teleport.
Does that count as a mount?
No.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic.
I mean, so far that's the
Or
closest
she
one.
used a warp zone.
Okay.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
That only Mew could use
Yep.
to get across.
Oh wait,
suppose it
is that
is
one
possible
statement?
she
Oh, is that
used
two
to change
statements? Ah, fuck.
places.
We'll find
Man,
out when
you
I
guys
look
are
for the
way
V.
off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
Ah, fucking shoot your legs. A secret method only Mew knows. She tampered with the program. It's hard to imagine that it has nothing to do with it. I'm sure she changed something.
The way across.
But what could it be? A secret way?
Besides that signboard maybe.
Hidden? That's crazy.
Instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or
I
maybe
thought I said
she
to shut up.
teleported with magic.
Going to stop
Or
talking.
she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Where's the fuck? Oh, there it is.
That's
It's
weird.
like it wasn't there.
Sneaky, sneaky V.
It's like I wasn't sure if that was gonna be two separate statements or what.
There was a
Right.
hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found two such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
What? Man, I was about to take a drink, you dick.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, Mew set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Shing.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mid. So why waste time talking about the It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Okay.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
I'll cut through your words. The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
Well, non-human objects specifically, but
Right.
yeah.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
I was just explaining it to him with swords.
Yeah, sharp ones.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Okay, now I have this
Kokichi,
image of.
Please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
I have this image of like a sword fight, but it's with those little like cocktail swords that you see in your drinks that they stick through the cherries. Have you seen those?
You mean the little umbrellas?
Well, it's very similar to that, yeah. But they'll stick like fruit on these itty bitty plastic swords and put them in there. I'm like, is it that kind of sword fight?
I think I've seen those, but definitely not in a drink because, well, me.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
think it was like at a party store or some shit.
Okay, fair. True point. I've been outed.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world. Literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Mew lied. Huh.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
And for you.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
What?
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew to get the Cubs to reveal something? Well, I guess I should thank him, but, you know, I really don't wanna. And I have no idea why he does things sometimes anyways.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Mew wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
Oh my fucking god, shut up.
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
Just spit it out. The events that led us there. I'm guessing you mean the loud noise.
This is it! You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Huh?
Ah! What was that? What was that sound?
It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but...
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
Unless there were two sounds.
Oh, wow.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
And we heard Kibo because he was doing it on our side.
For now, let's go outside and check.
Oh, no! What?
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm going to not mean it like that.
God damn it.
There's
You
no
should.
need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Mew in the mansion, or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Alright, this again.
Yep, there is no bear.
I really wish I remembered the order of the colors. I'm gonna guess it's white, yellow, pink.
White, pink, yellow. It's by the dots. Too. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in cycle.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Not that I'm too concerned that I can shoot singular things without a problem.
True.
I should have done that. That was dumb. There we go. Big piece.
Excuse me, sorry.
Ah, that's the thing. I was like, I don't know what they were talking about. It's like, okay, the sign makes sense. That was definitely a weird thing. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a full square.
Oh my fucking god. Damn it. Actually... Ha! Oh, there's this piece too. What? Oh, that's some bullshit! Fuck you!
I see it.
That's fucking dumb.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Right?
Whoops! My hand slipped. Oh no!
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Why is there billboards of Tsumugi?
Because
In
there can be?
distress. But I've never noticed that before. They're moving now. Assholes.
Oh no.
I want to see what this picture is.
Oh, it's her making the drink for us.
She made a drink for us?
Remember in her lab?
I'm in a lot of financial trouble.
Oh yeah.
If only someone could help me.
I smacked away all her toys.
You did.
Pissed
Yeah,
me
she
off
was not
right
happy.
royally.
Alright, at which point was the signboard swept away? Well, it was when Mew decided to move it. Okay, Car, what are you doing?
Car? Car no. Cargo.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
This doesn't... Okay, the choices did not make sense for the question.
Oh.
It's like, at which point? I took that to mean, like, point in time?
Like, location. You should have said location instead of point.
Yeah, where was it swept away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Asshole cubes.
Asshole cubes.
Smarter
The technical
than me.
term.
Who's this? Who is this now? It's Mew doing the thing. Mew, what are you doing? What's happening here? You're fighting with Kokichi. Maybe it's when he killed you. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm gonna be curious every time I see the billboard, and I want to see what's happening.
Right, it's been doing that since the second trial. It's been
Yeah.
doing CGs from the past scenes.
Never noticed. Where's the end of the river? I mean, there technically isn't one because it wraps around.
Right.
I played my old school RPGs. I know how maps work. Okay. Give me the question. Chapel side. I guess. I say there isn't one, but if you say there is, then that's the only one that makes sense.
Okay.
I actually got thrown off because they weren't moving. It's like, but
Oh,
wait,
no.
where are they gonna go?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this isn't gonna be
Yeah,
good.
I knew I could see what was about to happen, but I still went for it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Where was the signboard found? That's where it was swept away.
Mm-hmm.
On the mansion side.
Not the other side? Like the Red
Oh,
Hot
the
Chili Pepper
rainbow?
song? Oh.
I
We
don't.
went different.
What?
We went different musical references for that one. But let's
Well-
take a moment. You actually did a musical reference.
That's a music reference?
Somewhere Over the Rainbow, yeah.
I thought. No. Oh no. That's just. I was thinking Wizard of Oz.
Well, it is, and that's a song from Wizard of Oz. It's a musical.
Yeah. Listen, I was a kid.
You were forced to watch Wizard of Oz every day.
Well, no, but listen, when you live on the Kansas-Missouri border, you
Fair point,
watched
actually.
Wizard of Oz as a child.
That's a really good point, actually.
You know what childhood movie I did really like though?
What?
Indian in the Cupboard.
Oh. That
That's
one
good
got a
shit.
resurgence recently. People started posting
Really?
about it again, I thought.
Huh, I don't know.
It was like if it was the meme of like if she doesn't know what this is, she's too young for you or something.
Oh. With the current, obviously, because you don't. Well, what? Okay. I think that whatever.
You called out that it was in a weird spot from the beginning, though.
Yeah, because I was thinking the map wrapped around, which means it would follow the current and then be on the other side of the map.
They haven't reached that part yet.
Oh, really? This is
So
why
many
I'm
people
too
are like,
smart.
I know the thing. Let me get there. I know it.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it.
Because objects can
We
pass
found
through
it near
walls.
the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
I mean, that was my initial guess.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic.
No, we're not. Just fucking calm down. We'll get there.
We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know. But Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Only you can prevent
So,
forest fires.
How are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
This is a question? Okay, what clues related to the unnatural way the sunboard was carried on the river? I mean, the river? I don't know what the fuck it's asking for here.
Well, Kokichi said it. It's like, this has nothing to do with this.
Well, that's the only thing that can mix mind is just it's the walls.
This is it.
Still a weird way to be like, we're going to prompt for a question by just making a
through.
sentence.
Right?
Not a question. Sometimes the scripts in these games, I'm just like, why did you say it that way?
The sign
Honestly,
should have
fair.
stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? Well, we'll explain that.
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Man, if anything, you're my sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Done.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something there. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river, how did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? They connect! Oh my god.
that's it. What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
I just realized how I could have explained the one wall thing easier.
You did?
Yeah, because the whole world, it's like it would have been like a globe, you know? You run from one end, eventually, you know, you get a plane, you can fly from one end to the other, no problem. But if you put a wall just in the middle somewhere, now it looks like there's a wall on the left and right. That's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It is just
Right.
one wall.
Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
It also explains the path.
Mm-hmm. That weird cliff thing,
I
yeah.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
The
Don't
reason
doubt me.
Yeah. The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls are one wall.
How quick these people are doubting us after they're like, it's all about you, Shuichi.
Except for when we think you're
Walls by
wrong.
The chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world. The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us...
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch!
I feel like he's being very punny right now.
If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
It's not virtual at all! Wait, no.
Wait, hold on.
The secret, huh? Yes. I suppose we should clear that up.
I got it. When you die in real life, you die in the game. Wait.
Yes. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. What the fuck word is it gonna want? Well, I see the word world in there. Oh. I guess it is the word world. I thought it was gonna be the second word. What you got, game? Is it world? I don't think it's world.
It's not world. World.
I need different letters. Okay, I saw an S. Okay, I saw a different O. Alright, I don't know what the fucking second word is. What the fuck? Why would... Okay.
So what letters have we tried? We tried S, we tried P, we tried R, we tried different O.
Is it world loads? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Or, no, loops. Okay. That makes more sense.
My favorite cereal.
So the thing, wow. It's like when I get caught up on my own terminology, like the map wrapping around. And it's like, no, we want you to think world loops. Like, I don't know why I would ever think world loop, but okay.
Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Thank you.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
The only weird thing about this is that means that the forest cuts off very abruptly on one side.
I know, right?
Like the path matches up down below the two buildings. Like that matches in the same spot. But the forest is a little odd.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the Y-axis at all, and the X-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
No, not at all.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Well, most of them.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yep, that.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
What, just because we were close enough? Huh? Feels a little bit loose, but alright, I'll buy it.
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts? Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
The walls? More likely right here. Over there.
There.
What? Oh, over there. If the x-axis loops, wouldn't the loop point be running through the world vertically?
Damn it!
I don't see why that means what my spot was is wrong, but okay. Oh, it's because I wasn't clicked on anything, that's why. Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
There! The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map. But the loading point was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather...
That does explain it.
Her wall was at the center of the world.
And the forest is cut off. Jesus.
I see. So
Isn't
the
it weird?
mansion and chapel were near
It's
each
weird.
other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
I imagine Mew must have deleted part of the forest. And because that's too perfect of a spot to put your wall. Like, come on.
Right? Honestly, and if she wanted it hidden more,
That's how the virtual world works.
shouldn't she have deleted some of the cliffside, which is the gray?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
Thank you.
Okay.
For you to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Well, Ultimate Supreme Leader. Yeah.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
Oh god, I need when Maki's text box goes away, I need you to look at the river where it meets.
Okay.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
Okay, when all the text boxes disappear.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
So you see?
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
It's a different color.
The hell?
Hail our
Also,
savior!
the top border is just barely off.
Oh no.
Between them.
Well,
Oh.
Mew made it, so.
No, she just put a wall in there.
But she made the maps.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Bow to me. I am your god.
Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
Boy, that sounds like we're gonna get the intermission.
Uh-oh.
Find out next time. What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose. Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mew. Doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve, if we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew.
The truck. Wait, no.
No, Mew's under the truck. You didn't get killed by the truck.
You made the
Yeah,
truck
you need to
earlier,
get
though.
yeah, but you need to use the HM strength. Like I know you don't have very much, and that's fair because I don't either. But
I prioritize surf. Thank you very much.
I mean, Dex builds are superior to strength builds, but you know. Anywho, that's going to be the end of this one. We're at the end of mission. We figured out things we already figured out for the most part, and now we can finally move on to who fucking did it.
Yay!
Next time. See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.